Hello everyone. Since our school has so many programs lately and some of you couldn't enter my SAC, so today I'm giving you this video. Okay, so please take out your download textbook, go to pages 87 and 89. I'm going to give you the answer for your grammar 1 and grammar 2 exercises. Okay, now let's look at page 87. Okay, you can see that the topic is the passive or passive voice, tenses, gerunds, infinitives, and modals. Okay, so now I'm going to introduce to you, or we are going to do the revision on passive voice and active voice. Dalam bahasa Melayu, ianya dipanggil cakap ajuk dan cakap pindah. Okay, so cakap ajuk dan cakap pindah, direct speech and passive voice or passive statement. Okay. Now, let's look at the notes here. Read about the passive. We use the passive voice when the action is more important than the agent. When we do not know the agent or it is not important. For example, the newspaper is published in the UK. So the agent is not important. Okay, so who published the newspaper? Who cares? Okay, but the most important thing is the action. The newspaper is being published. The newspaper is published. Okay, the other one. This article was written in Bolivia. The website was set up in 2009. The correspondent got killed in India. Okay, so you can use the word got. The correspondent got killed in India. Okay, so the website cannot set up itself, so it was set up by someone. So the website was set up. So the word set is actually in past participle. Same goes to the word published, written, killed. Okay, everything is in past participle. Next, we form the passive of a gerund with being. And you must add the past participle. Like for example, being interviewed. So there's no subject. It's not important. So being interviewed by the journalist was fun. So who was being interviewed? Who is being interviewed? Anyone. If you are being interviewed by the journalist, you will say that it is fun, isn't it? Okay, so a bare infinitive with be plus past participle. Example, an article about the famine must be written. The article had better be written soon. Okay, a full infinitive with to be plus the past participle. Example, when is the story supposed to be printed? Okay, now let's go to this, the second note. Okay, read the sentences and underline the passive verb forms. Okay, A and B. The correspondent got kidnapped in South America. Okay, so the passive verb is got kidnapped. Okay, then the second one, the sports columnist was given a new office. So the passive verb here is was given. Okay, which sentence talks about something unpleasant that happened by accident or unexpectedly? It is sentence A. Okay, sentence A talks about something unpleasant that happened by accident or unexpectedly. To get has been used. Okay, which verb has been used? To get has been used. Okay, got kidnapped. Accident, unexpected. Next. Okay, so now in your grammar exercise book, you must copy down these sentences and complete the sentences with the correct form of the passive voice. Okay, of the passive verb. Now, let's discuss the answers together. Are you ready? Complete the sentences with the correct form of the passive. Number one, the basketball star is being interviewed by the sports columnist now. Okay, now let's go to number two. This review needs what? To be written again. Number three, this website set up. So can you say this website was setting up? No, isn't it? Because the website cannot set up itself. It must be done by someone. So by a teenager. Was set up. Okay, the website was set up by a teenager in Bristol last year. Number 4, she wanted her blog to be noticed all over the world. Number 5, the newspaper I work is supposed to give an award next month. Number 6, my article will be published or is going to be published. So either one. So you just choose either one. Jangan tulis dua-dua sekali. Okay? Pilih satu saja. Will be published or is going to be published in a well-known journal tomorrow. Many books are read or are being read. Okay, same goes to number 6. Okay, so number 7, you need to choose either one. Are read on e-readers or are being read on e-readers. Okay, see the pronunciation of R-E-A-D is read, not read, because this is in participle. The past tense of read is read. The past participle is also read, but the spelling is just the same. Number 8, a journalist must be sent to France. Number 9, I remember being shocked by the pictures on the news. Number 10, offer. So what offer? Being offered a job at Google would be a dream come true. So whose dream come true? Anyone. Could be you, could be me, isn't it? Okay, but I don't want to work in Google. I like to work in SMK Seri Permaisuri. Okay, never mind. Okay, now let's go to this question, exercise 4 on your page 87. Rewrite the sentences in the passive voice or in the passive form. Write them in your grammar exercise book. There are 7 sentences. Okay, you don't have to copy down the sentences from here, but you need to rewrite the sentences in the passive form. So how in the passive form? Okay, how to write? Now let's do this together. Number 1, they should do something about cyberbullying. Okay, so the sentences will be, something should be done about cyberbullying. Number 2, the comic will be sold all over the world. The magazine had been edited before it went to print. Many advertisements have been created by this man for the Chicago Tribune. Employer is demanded to send the journalist to interesting places. Every day, a lot of text messages have been written by the teenagers. The film star has been asked a lot of questions by the end of the interview. So you see, the agent or the person who should do it, or the person who should sell it, the person who should edit it, is not important. So the agent or the subject is not important. So we can eliminate. But if you want to write the agent of the sentence, also can. Okay, example. Something should be done about cyberbullying by them. Okay, if you don't want to write the word by them, it's also okay, no problem. Okay, it's an optional. This comic will be sold all over the world by my company. The magazine had been edited by the editor before it went to print. Many advertisements have been created by this man for the Chicago Tribune. Employer is demanded to send the journalist to interesting places. Every day, a lot of text messages have been written by the teenagers. The film star has been asked a lot of questions from the interviewer. Okay, so this time it's not by the interviewers because we do not want too many bys in the sentence. Okay, so I said the film star has been asked a lot of questions from the interviewer by the end of the interview. But if you don't want to have the agent, so the sentence will be, the film star has been asked a lot of questions by the end of the interview. So either one. Okay, that's it for today. Thank you so much.